Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I have my unprecedented double Ipsy bagging for you guys. I have two Ipsy bags to break into, and the reason that is just because, you know, life happens. I never got around to unbagging my Ipsy from last month, so I have a double one for you today to share with you guys. I'll do a little bit of a sampling, kind of first impressions as well, in case you're curious. I'm also going to do, as I have been recently, a little bit of a chit chat in the beginning, just to tell you a little bit about kind of what's going on in my life, my thoughts on certain things going on. So if you're at all interested in hearing about that, definitely keep on watching. For those of you who might be new, thanks so much for checking this out. I am a full-time working mom, and in my spare time I really love making these fun videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, in addition to my reselling experience as well. So if that kind of thing sounds at all interesting, definitely consider checking out my other videos and also consider subscribing as well. Okay, so for today I have a double Ipsy unbagging, and what happened really is that my life just kind of got ahead of me, and I didn't have time to film my Ipsy unbagging from last month. I think work's been picking up recently, so that's part of the reason. So I figured I'd just kind of combine it for this month. In terms of my little bit of a chit chat and kind of update for y'all, so as you all probably know if you're watching this channel, I have 4 young children, and luckily the schools and daycares are all open to some capacity right now, which I think has been really good for us as a family, of course, logistically, but also for the kids. So my 2 elementary school children, I have a 3rd grader and a kindergartner, are going back with the hybrid version, so they go back for part-time of the week, and the rest of the time is distance learning. So we were wavering a little bit on that, whether or not we should do this. We had a choice of either doing that version or a full 100% distance learning. And my husband and I didn't have to think much about it because we knew that it's relatively safe for young kids, at least as far as we understand with this virus. Plus, for our kids at least, they learn better in person. And after having our first teacher conference about a week ago, both teachers really verified that, is that our kids just thrive in person. They had a little bit of a harder time online, just staying focused, especially the kindergartner, as you can imagine. But as my kindergartner's teacher said, our daughter's a rock star in kindergarten. She's really engaging, participates, and just really loves school. And she comes home every day just super excited about what she learned. She's already made a lot of friends. She's just kind of an extrovert in that way. So it's been a really nice option for us, and it's been working well. And I will say the school is doing an amazing job of trying to manage social distancing with these little kids. All kids wear masks. And they really have organized the school system in zones, so the kids do not intermingle. You cannot pick your child up from any old entrance. You have to go to one particular location. So they're really doing an awesome job with that. So I'm really thankful for all the teachers and school staff that have been able to kind of put this together in a safe way. Our younger kids are both in daycare, and they also are open, so they do close pretty regularly if there's any kind of concern for an outbreak, or if there's concern for anything going on, especially with the recent wildfires we had. They closed quite a bit, but recently they've been able to stay open pretty consistently, and we're also so thankful for that as well, because having them with childcare available does allow me to focus a little bit more on my work as well, which is something that's also important these days. Of course, as you probably know, I'm an oncologist, so I do work quite a bit of hours. In fact, work has been picking up a bit. Here in Northern California, at least in my particular city, the case numbers aren't so great, but in the surrounding cities, they're definitely increasing like they are in most areas of the country. And the concern, of course, is going into the winter months that, you know, we're going to be using a lot of our hospital resources and potentially risking even hitting capacity in our hospital. So that's the concern. We haven't gotten there yet, but of course, that's, you know, something that we're all worried about, and we'll have to see what happens. But I think, you know, we just have to power through, and just as a whole, you know, all of us have to fight this virus. So part of this kind of leads me to my next point, is what we're doing for Thanksgiving, right? So happy Thanksgiving, first of all. This is Thanksgiving coming up week, and I'm really excited to have most of the next week off with my family. So like a lot of you, typically during Thanksgiving, we have our family get together. So we either do it in Southern California or up here, and we typically have both sides of our families here. So it's usually our parents on both sides, sides, and then we each have a brother, my husband and I, and my brother has, of course, his wife and my sister-in-law, that is, and they have a son that's about 2 years old, and that's my children's only cousin that they have. So we rarely get together with them, but when they do, it's really fun, and we also invite some extended family too. Like I have an uncle in the area that will always join us. So we have, you know, a moderate size Thanksgiving. I would say not huge like a lot of families, but moderate one. We don't tend to have a lot of other friends and family over during the Thanksgiving season, at least, however. So we don't normally have a huge get together. But in this COVID era, you know, we are not doing any of that. So I'm really trying to focus on taking this really seriously as possible. And even though we feel well, the risk is relatively low of giving it to others, you know, it's just not worth that risk in my opinion. So even though we definitely did really consider whether we could go down and see our parents, even if we stay outside with masks on as we eat, we thought, you know, why are we doing this, right? It's just not worth the potential small risk, right? And seeing it from the other side where there are families that have this virus or other diseases, not just the virus, but when they're in the hospital, of course, visitors are limited. Oftentimes visitors are not even allowed. So you have people that are suffering without support or family nearby them. You have people that pass away, unfortunately, from these diseases and cannot have family with them like they would normally like to. So just seeing the devastation that causes, you know, to intentionally, potentially increase the risk that this could happen to someone in our family is just something that I cannot do with. So we are only going to have Thanksgiving with our immediate family, so it's my husband and my 4 kids. So it's just going to be us. We're going to be around here. We're going to make the best of it, and we'll see how that goes. But that's going to be our Thanksgiving, and, you know, we just got to make do. I think the same is going to be true for Christmas, which just breaks my heart because that's my favorite holiday, of course, but I'll get you an update on that next month as well. So that's kind of what we're doing for Thanksgiving. Other than that, you know, things are good. You know, I'm thankful for that overall we're happy and healthy. I'm excited about the news that likely a vaccine is coming, I imagine, for healthcare workers and other high-risk populations. Maybe as soon as even next month we may have some access to it, if not in the next few months. So I will keep you posted on that. You know, our workplace is increasing their surveillance as well. So we just got notice that I'm going to be having to do mandatory screenings every single week, which we hadn't been doing previously. So I think we're understanding the virus more. We're going to have more tools to fight it. And hopefully in the coming months, the vaccine will be able to be distributed in a pretty quick and safe way. So we will see how all this pans out, but you know, we're learning to live with it, that's for sure. Okay, so I think those are most of my ramblings for this month. Of course, I'm super excited about Thanksgiving food. Let me know what your favorite Thanksgiving foods are. I really love all of it, to be honest. I think the most favorite for me is the gravy. I love gravy. So that's one of my favorite sides. I, of course, love all the sweets too. A pumpkin pie, I think, is one of my favorites as well. So let me know what your favorite sides are. And then, of course, Black Friday is coming up. So I already made several purchases for Black Friday online already. I think this year, as everyone's been saying, the deals are rolling out earlier because everyone is shopping in a different way this year. So I definitely have been taking advantage of some of those sales. For the most part, I buy a lot of kid stuff and stuff for myself. I don't go crazy for the electronics typically, just because I don't tend to need to re-up electronics that much during the holidays. I tend to purchase things throughout the year if I need them. So I don't really go for those things. So I was never one of those that would wait outside the store in those big box electronic stores to kind of go in there for the Black Friday deals. I just never did it. I was more the one that just loves to be out at the mall on Black Friday just because of the ambiance or experience, right? Because it's just exciting because everything's decorated for the holidays. People are really excited. You get some deals. I mean, nothing's like super spectacular. I'm not one of those who will go and fight for certain deals. It's not worth it for me and not worth the stress. But I do love looking at sales. I love just being in that shopping environment. So this year it's not going to be the same. Of course, it's going to be online, but we're all accustomed to shopping online now, I would say. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking these things out. If you're shopping online too, don't forget to use a lot of those rebate online sites, which I always tend to use. This is not a plug for them, of course, in any way, but you get a little bit of kickback as well. So it's really nice for that added shopping bonus as well. So I will be hopefully sharing with you some of my highlights, some of the purchases that I make for Black Friday in upcoming videos, in case you're curious. Okay, so lots to talk about. It's an exciting time of year. Even though this year's different, it still is equally exciting. So I will now just finally jump into my Ipsy unbaggings. I have 2 of them, so I'll kind of breeze through some of these. But for those of you who might be new, Ipsy, of course, is our monthly beauty subscription service. I've been a member for a few years now, and I really like it. I am getting a lot of makeup though from different places. Sephora I like to purchase from. I get a lot of stuff from FabFitFun and other places, Nordstrom. So I'm getting a lot of makeup kind of just building up and I don't go through, so I may consider stopping Ipsy, sadly enough, next year. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts on it. If you are an Ipsy subscriber, what do you think about Ipsy? Is it worth it? You know, I'm not so sure these days just because I have a lot of stuff, but for now, you know, I'm excited about it. Oh, this looks fun. Okay, so it came in this bag here, but every month they give you a really fun makeup bag, which is what I really like about Ipsy. This is a great one. This is the October one, I believe. I might have mixed these up, but I think this is the October one. And here's what it looks like. So really cute. And it has, look at this, it has a little pull tab, but it has the, it's like a heart and a star, which is super cute. It says "Your Magic" on the back. So I really like this one. And inside it has the card, and every month the card is a little different, but they've gone back to showing you a little snippet about every product you get, which I'm really excited about. They hadn't done this for a while, so I'm happy that they're continuing to bring this back. So I'm going to reference this as I go through this. So in every month's bag, you get 5 products, and now they have all these upcharge types of services too if you want. So you can add on fuller size products or more sample sizes for a small upcharge, in case you're curious. I tend to never do those things because, like I said, really, I just have so much makeup that I don't really need to add on more things. So I tend not to really focus on those, but I do like getting the monthly little surprises. Okay, so the first one here is a coffee scrub in rose, it says, and the brand is the Coffee Scrub. There's the packaging, pretty simple, clean lines, which I like. And you're supposed to use 1 to 2 scrubs per week, and on wet skin, use some handfuls and cover your whole body. And then leave on for 5 to 10 minutes, and then rinse it off. So yeah, I will try this. This is for the body, I believe, and it's supposed to be a rose aroma. I wouldn't mind if it smelled like coffee, to be honest. I thought that's what it was going to be, but it doesn't sound like it. I do love coffee. It's a really great pick-me-up. I think that would be amazing. I bet they make a scent like that. I'm not sure, but this apparently is in rose. So, you know, I don't use body scrubs, but this would be a fun one to try. I think my daughter would have fun with this, so we will try this one out for sure. And then in my bag here, I have a couple other things. So one is a mascara, which I always like these travel sizes, and it's Bobbi Brown. It's a smoky eye mascara. So I do love Bobbi Brown products. I don't believe I really regularly use mascara from Bobbi Brown though, so I will try this one out. I love her eye products though. Actually, you know, I take that back. I have used this mascara but years ago, which I think is fine. I mean, I obviously don't remember it, so it's nothing mind-blowing, I would say, but it's just a typical applicator tip there. But I use mascara mostly every day, so I will try this one out. I like a lot of Bobbi Brown face products, especially the shimmer bricks. I'm sure you've seen those with the little palette that has the different colors in it that you can either use individually or kind of mix together all over your face. That's one of the highlight products for me. And then also, I used to use her gel eyeliner a lot, but hers came in the pot, and for me that just got a little cumbersome, so now I haven't been using them recently, but that's definitely one thing to check out if you haven't done so. And then the next thing here is Precision Eyeliner Pencil in black, and it's from Douche Ultra Precision Eyeliner in black. So I don't know if you'll be able to see the packaging here, but here's what the label looks like. So I think it's just a pencil eyeliner in black, and it looks really nice. I'll do a little swatch here for you. Oh, it goes on very smoothly, so I think I will like this. I'm excited about this. I use black eyeliner essentially every day, I believe, so this is good. It's really highly pigmented there, and it's just really smooth, so I'm impressed. This one I will definitely use. I tend to use these kind of more gel type of pencil eyeliners just because it's super convenient, and I really love black for eyelining, so this one I will use for sure. And then I have a couple other products here, and you know, every month you're able to customize one product, meaning that you're able to pick out one of these products so that you know that you're going to get one thing for sure that you like. This time, I don't even remember what it is, to be honest. I actually do think it might have been the mascara. Again, this was a couple months ago, so I can't remember. But I do think that I actually picked that mascara out as my customized product. So I'm happy to try that out again, of course. But some of these other products I had to waver on because I do think I probably would have picked them out too, because I do like these things. So the next one is the Benefit Gimme Brow. It's the eyebrow gel. So I haven't tried the eyebrow gel. I've used some of their other eyebrow products, but I'm excited to try this one out. And this one is neutral deep brown, but I mean, it's typical from Benefit. I mean, the packaging is just really, really cool. So that's what that looks like. And let's see what this eyebrow gel is all about. So I've heard so many good things. I think their brows are something that they're known for. And it's this really simple, cute little vial here. And I think you're just supposed to use it like a little eyebrow gel brush through. So I'll try this out. It's pretty small. I'm not sure how much use I'll get out of this, but I am going to try it. So that's cute. And then I do have a couple other things in here. Well, I got lucky because I got a bonus in here. I don't think they meant to give me the bonus in here, but I got 2 of the next product. I think they accidentally just threw 2 in. So awesome, hey, thanks. So this is, let's see, it's the Tarte Tinted Hydrator. It's from the Maracuja line, which I love a lot of their products. And it's a medium neutral. So this is supposed to be kind of a CC cream type of thing, I think, although it's hydrating. It's a little bit of a color as well, and it's easy to blend. So I really wanted to try this out too. I do like the Tarte Maracuja line a lot. In fact, the lip I have on now is their Maracuja lip as well that I recently purchased from Sephora, and that video is coming up soon if you want to check it out. But this line I've really fallen in love with from Tarte. So I got an extra bonus. They threw an extra one in there, which is super cool. But this is just going to be kind of their CC cream type of a product. So let me just open one up here and just kind of show you a little swatch. Okay, well, these are always awkward to swatch out of these little tubes, but here's what it looks like. So you can see it there. And then here is what the container or the tube looks like. So this color, I think is going to go well. Maybe it's a little dark, but for this kind of just tinted type of moisturizer, it doesn't really matter to me. I think it's going to go on fine. So yeah, that's going to be a good one, I think. And I love how I got 2 of them for free, which is cool. I'm going to wipe some of this stuff off. But it is, yeah, really, really pretty. I really love, especially in mask wearing time like we're in now, that type of product. It just works really, really well for me. It's very simple, easy to work with. So yes, great. So that's it. That was really quick. Those are the 5 products. Actually, the 6 is a double bonus there, but really fun. I actually am really loving this makeup bag this time. It's really soft and pliable. Some of their other ones have been a little bit more firm and stuff that I don't really use, but this one I will use. I think it's really pretty. So yeah, this month, pretty good. A lot of great products. The downside, I think, this month was that they're kind of small sizes compared to some other months, but nonetheless, yeah, ones that I'm excited to kind of check out a little bit. And then I have my second unbagging here for the month of November. So let's tear into this one for you. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Oh wow, there's a brush here. This is for November. So this bag's kind of nice too. It's neutral. I don't think I like it as much as the October bag, but this is a neutral little Ipsy bag. And it has a brush on the side, but let's just dive into this and see what we got. Let's pull out our card. And yes, it has all the items in here. And this one, I do remember the one I picked out. But again, I think over these 2 months, so a lot of these brands and products are ones that I typically use, which I'm happy about. So brands that I really, really love. So you'll see a lot of that in this too. So I think the first, maybe just this huge brush. So this is what I mean. This is an amazing value. I mean, typically we get these huge brushes. This one here retails for $22. It's from, is it MODMOMMD, M-O-T-D Cosmetics. Not familiar with this line, obviously, but it's the Perfect 10 Tapered Face Brush. So So this is a versatile face brush, which I always love these. I use it for everything, just powder, blending things, bronzer, just everything, highlighter, which is really great. And it is, ooh, really soft. This is really pretty. You can tell it's good quality actually too. So I'm not familiar with this line though. I don't know if you all are. But as you can see, it's just a beautiful brush. You can tell it's great quality. I love the rose gold, so really soft. So this is a nice one. I don't typically ask for brushes from Ipsy just because I have a ton of brushes, but this one is actually a good one. So yeah, excited about this. Okay. And then the next thing here, ooh, this is a pretty good size here. It's the Derma E Hydrating Night Cream. So it's supposed to use like a typical night cream before bed. It has green tea and vitamin C ester to nourish and brighten. And that's basically it. This is a pretty good size. I'm also not really familiar with this line either, but I will check it out. And I mean, the size is great. This is probably, oh, I was gonna say it's probably covered, but it's not, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. I wish it had a little bit of a protective seal. But there's no scent really, I'd say, which is kind of nice for a night cream. But, you know, it's typical white cream in there. I wish it had some type of kind of protective cover, which is a little odd, but yeah, I'll still check it out. And I do really like getting more into moisturizers, especially in the winter, because of course things are really drier, especially because we're running the heater more often and that kind of thing. So night creams are essential for me, so I've been trying to play around with different ones recently. Okay, the next thing I have here is something that I believe I got in other Ipsy bags before in a little different version. But this is from the Ico line. It's called the Rock Out and Lash Out Mascara in Carbon Black. So it's a little mini mascara. And like I said, just for my last bag, I do like little mini mascaras. I use a lot of them. And I like the mini version. Oh, this brush looks interesting. I really like the mini versions because you're supposed to change out your mascara every 3 months for hygienic purposes. And I never go through a whole container of mascara full size in that 3-month period. So these little ones are perfect solutions for me because I can just use them and then toss them within the 3-month period. So it really works out well for me. Plus I get to try different ones. But look at the brush, isn't that cool? So this is pretty unique. So I'm always into trying kind of different brushes for mascara. So I will try this one out and see if this one works well for me. But yeah, I think this is a good one. And then I have 2 more products, and both of these are kind of my favorite products. So the next thing is this super mini size of the Tarte Shape Tape. And this one is in light medium. So this Tarte Shape Tape I do have in a supersized version already on my vanity that I'm looking at, and I will put together a video highlighting the Tarte Shape Tape and comparing it to the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, because those are my 2 favorite concealers that I use. So I'm going to do a video on that because I know it's helpful for me to watch videos like that when kind of choosing what type of makeup products I want, in addition to kind of showing how well they wear. So Tarte Shape Tape, yes, one of my favorites, and I think a lot of you like it as well. And this is like a super mini one. It's a little bit too mini for me, I think, but it's really mini. But this is the color that I actually have in my super size, a light medium. It's a little bit dark for my skin tone, but it still works for me. So I'm happy I got this actually. I didn't select this, but I'm happy I got this. So this is perfect for travel. So it just has a little doe foot applicator. It's just so small though. And these doe foot applicators, it never gets all the products. So I mean, really, how many uses are you gonna get out of this? Not a whole lot, but it is a concealer, so you don't really need to use that much of it. So yeah, it's a really cute little travel size concealer. So definitely stay tuned for my upcoming video on comparing my favorite concealers, both Tarte Shape Tape and my Too Faced concealer. For me at least, concealers are my ride or die type of makeup product. I have a lot of blemishes and hyperpigmentation on my face, so I use concealers every single day. I just can't live without them. So I'm really excited to share with you my thoughts on my 2 favorite concealers, and this is one of them, so definitely check out that video. And then the final product that I was saving here is a product that I know I customized this month, and this is a really cute version of it. So it's from Tatcha. I love the Tatcha line. I have several items from Tatcha that I really like, but I haven't tried out this cleanser. So it's a Tatcha Deep Cleanse, and it's supposed to kind of be an all-over type of face cleanser, massage it in, and it makes a creamy foam. So yeah, this one was one that I really wanted to try out, and I really like this cute version of it. So let's check this out. So Tatcha is just a beautiful line. It's inspired by the Japanese geisha, I believe, is how it first started by the founder. And yeah, it's a really nice, beautiful, kind of higher end type of, I think, skincare line that I think people really enjoy. I have a couple of their products already that I really like. I think a lot of their face creams are really beautiful, in addition to some of their other more unique products. But I haven't tried the cleansers, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a try. So I was excited this was an option here, and I definitely wanted to customize it. Okay, so that is all. Look at that pop of color, really pretty. I should show you, but that's it for this bag, and that's it for 10 beauty products that I got over these 2 months in Ipsy. So let me know what faves you got from Ipsy these 2 months. I'm really curious to see kind of what's out there, what items I might want to check out in the future. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun kind of hearing about some of my thoughts about what's going on in the world these days, and let me just say it is a lot. And also kind of seeing what types of products I got from Ipsy this 2 months. I hope you're staying safe and healthy with your family. I want to wish you and your family the happiest of Thanksgivings, and I will plan to see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye.